Mano, a live de ontem ficou 5 horas, mano. Você é louco. Rapaziada, link no Discord aí. Vai estar aí no chat ao vivo. Link no Discord. Pronto, rapaziada. Tipo uma screen, mano, aqui.
Ai, velho.
Eu tenho que comentar.
Tá dando um eco.
Ô, quem não apoia o Luca, quem não apoia o Luca, tem que apoiar o Luca, hein? Ó, faz esse favor pra nós, apoia o Luca aí que vai estar ajudando o cara. Aqui, ó, vamos na saída aqui, se vocês quiserem. Calma aí que vai começar a lagar mesmo, é normal. Isso, entra nessa ilha, aperta triângulo e aperta quadrado, eu acho. É. Apoia esse cara na loja, faz favor aí, rapaziada. Apoia esse cara na loja, faz favor. Aê, mano, é nóis, velho. Obrigado, viu? Vai estar ajudando o Luca, mano, é nóis. Dança aí, rapaziada. Vai aparecer na live aí, vai. Vai todo mundo aqui aonde eles estão. Aí. Vai, começa a dançar aí que vai aparecer vocês na live.
Mandando minha cara no caso do Fortnite.
O Fortnite tá lagando, mano, meu.
Beleza, pega ela na norte.
Não tem de onde queda. Caraca, o cara joga, mano.
Calma, gente, né? Meio inventado.
Eu fui cá no chão. Ó você!
Eu não tô conseguindo subir. Ai, que isso?
Ai, tô lagando, mano. Olha isso, mano, tô lagando. Pera aí, rapaziada da live, quando tiver comentário, eu não vou parar de falar porque eu vou falar com os moleques aqui no Discord.
Ai. Eu burlei o mapa. Eu burlei. Velho, muta no Forte, muta no Fortnite. Ai, ai. Ô, João Pedro, deixa eu me curar, velho. Caraca, que abusou, vacilei, hein? Tava me curando. Aí é doente esse lugar do mapa. O mapa tá bugado por causa que ele não tem safe. Consegue descer, mas não tem safe. Gente, multa no Fortnite, gente. Você já mutou todo mundo, vocês.
Veio o Gui. Guilherme.
Aí, agora. Para de dar.
Bota pro safe.
Nossa.
Gui, pode entrar.
E aí, Gabriel?
Pode entrar aí no... Entra aí, se inscreve no canal, deixa o like aí, né, com um x1.
Passa que entende. Marquinhos. Marquinhos.
Salve galera da internet, mano. Estamos aqui para mais um vídeo do canal.
Ah, realmente. Minha avó. Aham, porque a gente quer.
Eu vi isso lá, não.
Uh-uh.
Olha, você mandou uma mensagem pra mostrar. Telefone isso aqui, ó.
Não,
E essa você tem?
não tenho. Eu sei as danças tem.
Coloca o celular lá.
Daí tu convida ele e vocês fazem. Vou lá na vaca dele pra tirar enquanto ele tá fazendo. Ele tá em uma personalizada.
Para com essa merda.
Tem essa?
Não. Tem.
Não faz isso.
Não quero.
É, o Luca tá fazendo na segunda.
Tô empurrando. Não. Não, não tem nenhuma dança assim. Pelo amor de Deus. Caraca, gente, vai lá, o que vocês vão fazer? O que vocês vão fazer? Vai lá.
Tá pronto, meu.
Pra você ficar quieto. Mano, eu vou jogar.
Só na picareta, meu canal.
Não vou nem ficar na hora. Vamos ver aqui, vamos ver. Eu acabei de falar aqui. Vem canal de
Qual que é a chave? Qual é a chave, Lucas?
Oi?
Qual é a chave?
É, Luca Helene. Essa partida vai no meu canal, rapaziada.
Chave não trocou a chave, não?
Pessoal, parei a Palmeiras, só vale picareta. Quem ganhar vai ganhar meu canal, rapaziada. Só vale picareta.
Olha que o cara falou lá pra foi de canal. Vamos ver. Eu duvido que ele vai falar Aí eu falo, é troca.
Não é real, pô, é real. Que nessa partida aqui, ó, é real. Que nessa partida aqui, ó, no meu canal é real.
Mas quem usa arma é silenciado por 300 segundos, não.
É silenciado pra sempre que usa arma. Pessoal, valendo meu canal.
Tem você. Nossa, pensei nem.
Ô, Lucas, por que você não
Cadê
cria
vocês,
um
galera? Só uma
canal?
picareta.
Por que você não cria um canal? Fala pra todo mundo se inscrever nesse canal que você vai criar e faz um sorteio. Então, tipo, quem ganhar um X1 ganha o canal. Sei
Não,
lá.
GaBrisLeu, não, olha a ideia do GaBrisLeu.
Nossa, a ideia foi meu.
Sabe que isso é proibido, né, GaBrisLeu?
Não, sei lá.
Ver a gente venda de canal, GaBrisLeu.
Ele vai ter que sortear o.
Que modo
Vem,
que é,
vem,
Lucas?
faz, galera.
Que modo que é
Valendo
esse?
meu canal, valendo meu canal, vem.
Que modo que é esse, Lucas?
Salve outro, mano. Seja bem-vindo, velho, à live. Tanto você, mano, dá aquele like.
Vem, vagabundo. Cadê a época que eu vim aqui?
Eu já sou mod, eu quero ganhar canal. Cadê você?
Pessoal, isso tá valendo no canal, rapaziada. Quem ganhar, essa vai ganhar no meu canal.
Você deve ser gente muito, tipo, deve
Um
ser
já foi solado.
Cadê você? Ah, Shiva. Nossa, vai ser pirra.
Achou ninguém? Tu não achou ninguém?
Ô, louco, ele vai armando shield. Sai, Pronto.
Não!
Entrei em choque. Vem cá. E o name is John Cena. Ninguém vai arrumar não.
Bom, agora quem ganhar vai ganhar meu canal. Quem ganhar, burrão.
Ganhei o canal, Posso matar de arma agora ou não?
Não. É quem ganhar a partida vai ganhar meu canal. Não, para! É quem ganhar a partida.
Só pra dar medinho. Vou fugir aqui, tchau.
Oh, não, só embora, que só embora é isso, quer dizer.
Vou sair pra isso. Ai, caramba.
Mano.
Se me matar na mão, vai morrer.
Rapaziada.
Aê.
Miau vai aqui, tem mais outro.
Eu acho que Miau não ganhou o canal, não. Ele usou vantagem de bola de fedora, aí eu não gostei.
Pessoal, você está ligado que eu tô zoando, né? Não vou dar meu canal.
Não, alguém tá acreditando.
Não sou retardado, né? Óbvio que isso é brincadeira. Chama outra, rapaziada.
Isso mesmo, é só pra
Chama aí, é mais alto no time você fez.
Qual é a chave, Lucas?
Lucas Helene.
Lucas. Chave Lucas Lene. O Descarral, mano, já se inscreve aí, mano, dá aquele like pra ajudar.
Ó, põe ele na loja aí, Fiat.
Miau deve ter classificado, né? Então, ele está em lugares inapropriados, tá fora de paradigma. Não vai ganhar muito isso, tá ligado? Ele vai ser um shield. Você consegue ver onde o cara tá, Lucas?
Ele saiu, mano.
Ah, tá, nem vi.
Voltei, rapaziada. Boa.
Você consegue ver onde eu tô?
Bora fazer um Death Run depois.
Agora.
Que é isso que eu nem eu sei?
Death Run, tu não sabe o que é? É corrida.
E esse, o Miau Klaus, você sabe onde que tá o outro cara?
E pode me matar?
Não. Ô, o Miau 78 Clau ganhou. Se matei, Miau. Se matei, Miau. Vou ter dar vitória pra ti, rapaziada.
Ganhador. Ganhou o mod. Ganhou o canal, na real.
Ganhou meu canal, meu.
Nossa, ele tô nessa.
Se mata, Miau. Se mata, os caras não tá aí.
Eles são tipo um parque agradável, né?
Se ele não se matar, a vitória vai pro outro, mano. Pode ser?
Ah, não, tá ali sim.
Ah, tá.
Nossa, Quem que era o outro? Era o Davi, ganhou. Usou a arma, o Davi ganhou.
Ganhou. Vitória pro Davi.
Vitória pro Davi, Miau 7 Clau perdeu. Miau 78 Clau perdeu. Pessoal, vai encerrar a live, beleza?
Nem começou, mano.
Me comecei, tá na live faz um tempo já.
Eu vou fazer Death Run, bora?
Bora.
Pessoal, o Davi ganhou, rapaziada. Davi ganhou.
Mod.
O Miau, ele não tava em torres, ele não tava em negócio lá.
É.
E duas, ele usou arma.
Qual que
Fala,
é?
rapaziada, vou encerrar a live. Bora todo mundo encerrar a live.
Bora, não falei como que minha live, na moral.
Depois a gente faz outra.
Ah, eu vou.
Às 4 mais ou menos.
Às 4? Deixa eu ver. Ainda vou fazer.
Vamos continuar, mano.
Eu vou fechar agora porque. Sei lá. Você quer jogar o que? O trio? Vamos fazer o Death Run, né?
Tem aqui da hora.
Onde?
Aqui, eu estou com o código. Me convidei pro teu grupo.
Calma aí, cadê você?
Comprei o peixoto, não aguentei.
Não, você não comprou peixe.
Comprei. Não aguentei.
Vale muito a pena não comprar o peixe, porque ele tem vários dele lá.
GaBrisLeu, não me aguentei, cara.
Não tem esse Gabriel. Gabriel não, não.
Tô brincando, não comprei, não.
Nossa. Não, mas eu comprava, na moral.
É que eu tô com 2.150 V-Bucks. Se eu comprar, eu vou ficar com 950. E eu tenho medo que o passe não seja 950 V-Bucks.
Mas o passe vai ser 950.
E se não for? Por causa que eu passe 10, né?
E daí que eu posso 10?
Mano, todo mundo
E daí que eu passo mais importante.
Não é, não.
E o passe 20? E o passe 20? Ah, não tô com aqui.
E o passe 100. Será que vai ter passe 100?
Não sei, talvez. Quando seu filho nascer, quando o seu filho tiver 16 anos.
Já pensou? Meu filho, eu vi o passe. Eu vi o passe 10. Eu vi o passe 5.
Tem essa já uma bezerra, mano?
Fique longe da Mestre Mac, mano, que pesado. Tem oceanos em suas mãos. Oh, que pesado, fique longe da Mestre Mac, mano. Eu nunca tinha visto essa descrição.
Descrição do quê?
Ô, GaBrisLeu, do Peixoto. Fique longe da Mestre Mac.
Por quê?
Pesado.
É. O GaBrisLeu pergunta por que ainda.
Né, mano?
Por quê, mano? Não sei.
De repente, caso que a Mestre Mac faz sushi.
E ele é sushi, ele é peixe.
Nossa, agora eu entendi. Agora eu
É uma
lembrei
skin.
desse. Agora que eu lembrei desse.
5 anos depois.
Cara, tem o Peixoto, ele nem sabia que existia essa descrição.
Modo criativo, jogadores na fila 2, começar partida. Eu tô com a sala personalizada aqui? Ou é assim agora?
Ah, não sou eu. Tira pronto aí.
Aqui, tirei.
Sou eu.
Ah, eu também tô com chave aqui, nossa, que triste.
Tirou?
Tirei.
Então me dá o líder.
Tó.
Tu viu como que é pra mim que aparece? Pra puxar?
Vi, mano, da hora. Na verdade eu já tinha visto na live, né, mas é top, não sei.
Ai, mano, não sei se compro Peixoto. Peixoto é muito da hora.
Mano, compra o Peixoto, velho, confia. Tá no tudo certo.
Será que vai ser 950 o passe?
Vai, cara.
Será? E se não for, esse que é o problema,
Mano,
entendeu?
Ó, confia. 2 votos a 1. Não, tô zoando, tá? Você compra se você quiser. Não, mas eu compro.
Cara, e se não for o passe, tá ligado?
Foda-se o passe,
for, não
mano.
foi,
O passe vai
velho.
ser
Vai ter
normal no
Peixoto.
150.
Você vai ser o Peixe, você vai ter o Peixoto. Nossa, você ainda tá
Ainda da
preocupado
World
com isso.
Cup, mano.
Na verdade, eu não compraria o Peixoto, na verdade. Eu compraria a Guerreira
Não?
Global, mano. Global. Mas, ok.
Vou comprar ela, então. Comprei.
Mano, uma das assim que eu mais gosto é, tipo assim, comando e...
Tô brincando, comprei não, tá louco.
Você tá com medo não de gastar V-Bucks?
Tô.
Não, entendi.
É que depois eu não vou ter mais V-Bucks, entendeu? Mas o V-Buckzinho lindo. E esperar uma coisa bonita na loja. Mais bonito que o Peixoto.
Não tem nada mais bonito que um peixe, velho. Tem, mano. Um abacaxi é mais bonito que um peixe, tá ligado?
Leviatã, mano.
Nossa, nada a ver, mano. Ia ver até um peixe. Além de ser um peixe, ele é feio pra cacete. Você tá em live, ô Gabri?
Tô.
Qual é
Ah
o nome do
não,
canal?
GaBrisLeu. Pessoal, na live do GaBrisLeu, tem gente na tua live, GaBrisLeu?
Tem, por quê?
Pessoal, se vocês querem que eu compre o Peixoto, digita 1. Se vocês não querem que eu compre o Peixoto, guarda tipo no passe, digita 2.
Tem duas pessoas.
Se vocês querem que eu compre... Se vocês querem que eu compre o Peixoto, digita 1. Se vocês não querem que eu compre o Peixoto, digita 2.
Ninguém vai ver o que eu digitei aqui na live do Gabri. Você tá com o GaBrisLeu? É, você mesmo.
Ai, desgraçado. Ai.
Tem nada não. Tô morrendo aqui, velho. É esse mapa aqui?
Calma aí, tô botando.
Ok.
O que o pessoal comentou, GaBrisLeu?
Duas pessoas comentou um.
Ah, não, sai
Aí
deu.
vai ter que comprar. Aí vai ter que comprar, hein? Vai ter que comprar na live.
É
Daqui
3 contra 1. Desgraçado.
três.
Nossa.
3 contra 1.
Nossa, mano.
Ô, Helena, quem quer que ele me dê a skin, digita 3. Tô zoando.
É, tá ligado? Hoje que começou, rapaziada!
Vem.
Quero ver os pro players se matando, bora! Os pro players tudo brigando um com o outro. Isso que é bom.
World Cup. Então não teve dinheiro pra comprar esse passe, viu? Que nem esse passe que ele comprava. Esse prova.
Se der pra dar presente esse passe.
Nossa, aí é muito.
Tá começando o World Cup, mano.
Vou até colocar de canto aqui pra assistir, mano.
Eu tô já tá. Sabe que se tu vincular com a conta do YouTube, vai ganhar negócio, né? Eu já ganhei um spray. Quer que eu te mostre?
Que spray, que eu não sei.
Não sabe? É spray secreto, que ninguém pode mais ter. Só um participante da live do outro. Volta aqui.
Só quem não
Olha
tem
aqui.
dinheiro? Cadê você?
Só quem participou da live de ontem. Vem aqui,
tá.
volta pra cá.
Tô voltando. Voltei.
Vem pra cá, vem pra cá.
Cadê? Ah, caraca, mano. Game XP. Game Jam. Entendi. Caraca, velho. Top.
Salve, ABC.
Mano, vai começar. E nervoso.
A minha não quer, velho. A minha não quer ir. A minha World
Espera,
Cup.
tem que esperar.
A tela tá preta, mano.
Então tem que esperar um pouco.
Ah, tá.
Começou, caralho!
A sua
Tô brincando, não
mesmo?
não começou ainda.
Ainda bem, né? Ai,
Não
caiu.
começou ainda. Os portões estão no lobby,
Eu acho que eu vou transmitir, mano. Eu vou ficar.
Não, já tô batalhando, caraca, mano. Já tô na guerra aqui.
Eu não tô assistindo, não consigo ver, velho.
Eles já estão, mano. Caraca, estão se quebrando a pau já aqui. Olha na minha live, estão se quebrando a pau já.
Aí, você pode
Não, é World Cup, não é Pro M, é World Cup.
Caraca, velho, como é que eu quero assistir? Mano,
Tá, então, assim, é só ligar a transmissão.
Já liguei, velho. Eu tô assistindo aqui, velho. A sua.
Não começou ainda. Não começou, não tem.
Aí, a minha também tá
Começou,
falando,
o apresentador tá falando.
É, eu vou começar. Mano, eu vou fazer.
Agora sumiu. Bugou.
Eu vou fazer uma live, eu acho, mano. Isso. É o World Cup.
Também. Bora depois.
Quando começar, eu vou fazer.
Já começou o apresentador tá falando lá.
Não, tá ligado? Mas como começar, tipo, os caras se quebrando no palco.
Quê? Tá onde tá que parte ainda?
Mano, eu tô no primeiro ainda.
Eu tô lá no gelo lá.
Eu também, tô naquele que descendo no gelo.
Mano, do gelo é impossível passar. Que isso?
Tá no mesmo
Pera aí,
gelo?
Davi. Sim. Nossa, mano, quanta gente, cara. Olha o Peixoto lá.
Eu falei,
Volta
mano.
pro lobby e compra essa merda. Volta pro lobby e compra essa merda logo. Ai, consegui parada do gelo.
Mano, olha o Peixoto lá.
Não consegui, não.
Tem os pneus lá, é difícil os pneus.
Compra peixoto, velho, na moral.
Como é que eu não vou usar?
Oi?
Por que eu vou comprar se eu não vou usar?
Por que você não vai usar, velho? Ah, pra voltar.
Ah, não, mano. Tem até o Peixoto fazendo brilho lá.
Ah lá, vou fazer. Mano, eu vou fazer ao vivo, nem que seja pelo celular, eu transmitir na live de alguém. Eu já não fiz o do evento, mano.
Tu fez o evento?
Eu não fiz o do evento, a live do evento.
Eu não consigo ver em português no YouTube e aqui em inglês.
Uhum.
George Fisher. Qual que será que vai ser o prêmio de hoje? O último só sei que vai ser o envelopamento, que é assistir todas as lives.
Ah. Olha, oi, Dani.
Só que tem que vincular conta com o YouTube.
É o Aidan ali?
Uhum. Deve estar maior calor lá.
Não, aqui parece
Não,
zero.
não parece não.
Parece sim, um pouquinho, vai, um pouquinho só, mas parece.
Tá daltônico. O
Ah,
zero
você
é
tava no
negro.
segundo de gelo, velho. Eu tô no primeiro
Tô
de gelo.
brincando. Não, tô no segundo.
Tava no primeiro, agora eu...
Mano, o Peixoto animando a galera, dá mais vontade ainda de comprar.
vai usar, velho?
Não tem que eu usar. Não comprei ainda. Mano, eles estão mostrando skin que nem tem no jogo ainda, os caras são loucos. Os caras tá vazando skin mesmo.
Você tá assistindo que transmissão, velho? Na moral.
Sim.
Ah, tá.
Mano, os caras tá mostrando skin que nem tem no jogo.
Nossa, eu não tô vendo. Que horrível. Skin do quê? Que skin? Eu acho que, mano, eu vou começar uma live e vou deixar transmitir na Copa, velho. Fazer alguma coisa, na moral. Ou vou ficar assistindo.
Eu vou olhar a
também.
Copa.
Não, eu também, mas tipo assim, eu vou assistir, mas tipo, eu não vou ficar falando na live, tá ligado? Mas a gente
Salve
vai voltar
SB, um goste. Se inscreve aí no canal, vamos jogar assim.
Eu vou voltar pro negócio lobby quando for transmitir. Ó o ninja.
Ó o ninja lá. Ó o ninjinha. Foi hackeado.
Ó o ninja.
Coitado.
Eu vou voltar pra central e vou começar a transmitir, eu acho, daqui a pouco.
Também vou voltar pro central. Voltei.
Voltou?
Bora transmitir.
Aí. Eu vou fazer aqui a live, mano. Eu vou ficar
Mano,
assistindo.
legal é o Peixoto animando a galera, mano. Meu Deus.
É, mano. Peixoto com bagulho de pirata, mano, no stop.
Peixoto é fantasia perfeita, hein, mano.
Peixoto é perfeito. Cala a boca, Gabriel.
Aquelas perninhas
Você acha que eu não
dele,
sei, mano? Eu tenho uma skin, velho. Você não pode falar nada dele, porque você não tem skin.
Aí ganhei um outro spray do World Cup.
Como assim que você tá ganhando, mano? Como que você tá ganhando?
World Cup 2019.
Compra um bagulho, compra um bagulho.
Como que faz pra
Vou abrir
ganhar?
live com o spray já.
Compra.
Tá ligado aqueles caras chato.
É, mano, aquele cara que começa a briga e fala. Uau!
Ah, tá.
Caralho, mano. 2.250.000.
Meu Deus,
Os caras ganham muito.
o primeiro lugar é 3 milhões, velho, na moral.
Vai tomar no cu, mano. Que é isso? Ganha dinheiro de graça, caralho.
Mas os caras ganham dinheiro de graça. Tu não entendeu isso aí, né?
É, velho. Mano, se fala que tá fazendo minha
Por aí,
live,
rapaziada, já
vai,
volto.
velho. Tá puxando a internet. Eu vou ficar aqui. Vai, eu vou começar a transmitir, velho. Eu acho.
Cara, olha na minha live. Olha na live. Olha o spray que eu ganhei.
Amém. Sei.
Se liga no spray.
Calma aí, tô indo aí, calma aí.
GaBrisLeu, olha minha live, olha o spray.
Ele falou que já volta. Eu tô na live do GaBrisLeu. Calma aí, cadê a sua?
Olha a minha, olha a minha.
Tá em live? Achei que você nem tava ainda, mano.
Tô. Fortnite World Cup.
Eu vou abrir uma também. Ô, louco, velho. Isso, nossa.
Da hora, né?
Aham, desse spray. Calma aí, eu vou começar a Copa aqui.
É só assistir por 20 minutos.
Entendi.
E tem que vincular contas também. Mano, fica olhando minha live, fica olhando minha live.
Tô olhando. Calma aí, deixa eu começar a minha aqui, que a minha não começou.
Calma aí, tá?
Calma aí, tô olhando a sua. Vai, duvido você comprar esse peixoto aí.
Eu também duvido.
Não, duvido você me dar esse peixoto. Aí.
É, tá bom.
É louco. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Voltei.
Fortnite.
Duvido comprar. Pessoal, quem quer que eu compre, digita 1. Quem quer que eu compre, digita 1. Quem quer que eu não compre, digita 2.
Copa do Mundo. Calma aí, Copa.
Compra, todo mundo compra. Nossa, mano. Todo mundo, galera, digita compra. Todo mundo digita compra. Eu compro.
Eu tô digitando aí, velho. Na moral.
Mano,
Você merece.
você merece, tá ligado? Eu vou comprar as abelas sem querer.
Nossa, velho. Aí você dá pra mim sem querer, tô zoando.
É. Meu Deus, escorrega, né?
É, tá ligado? Você escorrega assim, tá zoando ali.
Meu Deus, escorrega, né? Tipo agora.
Aí o cara escorregou e comprou. Ixi, não sei o que. Mas aí tem como cancelar, né?
Ah, escorreguei, né?
Aí, viu? Ganhou da World Cup.
Escorreguei.
Agora já era.
Escorreguei.
Não tem como reembolsar mais. Pô.
Não, desses 50 V-Bucks.
Vamos jogar agora uma partida agora, Luca.
Copa do Mundo, eu vou transmitir a Copa, mano.
Não, depois eu vou transmitir a Copa também.
Ah, mano, depois nem transmite, velho. Acabou de comprar o Peixoto. Vamos nós dois de Peixoto.
Mas tá rolando agora a Copa, doidão.
Foda-se, deixa eu brincar. Mas, mano,
Eu comprei o Peixoto, rapaziada.
você acabou de comprar o
Comprei skin,
Peixoto, mano.
tô sonhado. Olha os pro players aí, choque, ó. Olha os pro players aí, choque, mano. Os caras já tá quebrando até...
Já tá aquele
Mano, os caras tá quebrando até o lobby já, mano, pra noção.
É que
Os caras tá treinando no criativo, entendi.
tô treinando criativo de fora.
Ai, lobby, aqui no lobby! Aqui no lobby, meu Deus!
Nossa, velho, eu entendi que cara. Vem, vai começar. Caraca.
Olha um grau!
Tô ligado.
Um grau tá aí, caralho.
Um grau,
Nossa, um grau.
Esse é o que? É squat?
Sim. Pessoal,
Ah, tá. Vai lá.
pessoal, pessoal. Nicks.
É BR, caralho. É Nix, cacete. Que... É Nix. BR vai ganhar pra nós. Vai honrar nós.
Alguém vai ser que vir na Copa do
Escreve aí,
Mundo.
rapaziada. Hashtag Nix. Hashtag Nix, mano. BR vai ganhar pra nós. Vai honrar nosso Brasil.
Olha o preço, mano. Ô, Visão, olha minha live, olha. Olha isso agora. Olha isso.
Tem um cara cansando, velho, 75. Ih, mas me travaram. Vocês também travaram? Aí voltou.
Mano,
Tá
olha esse
travando.
peixe.
Os meus estão travando também?
Me chama pro grupo, ô Luca.
Mostra o Nix, caramba, mostra, eu quero ver o Nix.
Mano.
Não é a solo. Nix.
Me chama pro grupo, me chama pro grupo. O
Cadê
Nick vai ganhar,
o
mano.
Leléo, velho? Cadê o Leléu também?
Nix.
Cadê o Mr. Savage? Também quero ver o Mr. Savage. Cadê geral?
Tu sabe tá?
Acho que tá, mano.
Mano,
acho que
não foi,
não,
Luca, me chama de novo, não foi.
Será que alguém não foi pro Blackout vir, mano? Eu queria que o Blackout fosse, na real, mano.
O blackout foi.
Foi, né? Alguém faltou. Eu não lembro assim.
Não, ninguém faltou. O blackout
Chama
foi.
eu, Luca. Não foi,
Não, louco.
Já
Não,
chamei.
tem senador. Tem senador na solo, por favor.
não foi.
Ah, tá. Aquele spray que tá na camiseta minha.
Ô GaBrisLeu, se você entrar no grupo, fala que eu tenho que sair da party pra ficar melhor, mano. Na moral, tá ruim pra caramba.
Me chama, mano, então. O Luca me chamou, mas não entrou.
Tá depois, GaBrisLeu. Calma aí. Vou sair da party, galera. Se vocês ficarem falando, eu vou sair da party.
Calma aí.
Que eu vou olhar o World Cup aqui.
Também.
Todo mundo tá aqui, rapaziada. Bora olhar o World Cup.
Bora, calma aí. World Cup. Vai pra hora do jogo, GaBrisLeu. Vai, sai da party.
Não, vou pro hora do jogo só.
Vou deixar o World Cup aí, velho. Para vocês gostem de ver a World Cup.
Street gaming, 40 million competitors, down to the top 200, to be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players. Right. You can't even put like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game, making these qualifiers online. It just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this and qualifying like this. And I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that
Mr. Savage, olha o Mongrel.
Grau, mano. Grau é foda, velho. Mas eu tô torcendo pro Knicks.
Mano, vai lá, quero só ver o Nix. Vamos mostrar o Nix, caramba.
Aí!
Né não, esse é o Nix, tá louco?
Tô brincando, é que eu confundo os caras, não. É que eu tudo igual, caceta, olha isso. Alguns é igual. Parece que são gêmeos, velho, alguns.
Vou só esperar aparecer o Nix, depois eu vou me mutar, mano, pra ficar da hora pra ver.
Tá.
It's very important to get in that mental state, which I've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and absolutely for this. Like literally take it like it normally is.
Tô torcendo pros BR, mano.
$3 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today.
Se algum BR ganhar, já tô feliz.
$3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the.
Galera, vou deixar o World Cup rolando só, velho. Não vou fazer mais nada não, velho.
Também.
Vou deixar o World Cup aí, gente. Espero que vocês gostem e fiquem aí com o World Cup.
Ô, Beixoto.
Considering I love creative mode, it's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag, you know, we're we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most sexy. Right? There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up and just that.
You can tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated. There it is. The win. Oh, he misses it, but gets it with the trap trigger.
You realize that that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million. It's unreal.
Like, if you want to try this with everything, go in blindly, like try and like change everything you do every time you fail.
Zuzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still, and yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you
Galera, mano, eu não vou falar nada mais não, velho, eu vou deixar o link aí, tá? Espero que vocês gostem, já compartilhei a live, dá um like, se inscreve, não sei se aparecer alguém aqui, mas, velho, espero que vocês gostem de aparecer, mano, e aí com o negócio, né, porque sim. E, mano, até final da live, quando eu fechar.
Congratulations again, absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of creative Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm going to address the elephant in the room here. It's not Tim the Tabman. You didn't win that, Tyler.
That's correct.
Exactly happened here.
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but you know, the crew that I picked out, Cal, Taco, Jazz, just a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps, and just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team. I mean, little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams. But that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game with creative. You know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. All these people, so many people, there were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made to now. It kind of inspired one of the 3 maps yesterday for you. What was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard 2. Hands down, Junkyard 2 is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're going to go in with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I could just go and play Junkyard 2, and it just fills with 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about, should we get the whole squad together or not?
Yeah, oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go with that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend. Things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time to New York City. Such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vicroy, man. Who's it gonna be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Make some noise.
Who do you think's gonna win today? Scream it. Make it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
This is going to be intense. I mean, there's nothing more, honestly, nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man. You're flying. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to be eliminated. Who's going to be the first one?
Yep.
You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup. You know, I mean, literally, I knocked him like, you know, it was the first game in the Pro-Am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person knocking this.
No, for sure. As now we immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlin, a place they've called home so many times, and This is contested.
It's already
so
contested.
You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Veggie Fishing trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information they can pass off to one another is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I watch these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before NA qualifiers. And yeah, this is exactly where they normally land. Savage or Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed. It is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Fuller Peak, Frosty Flights, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. So continue to keep an eye on this fight. 98 players remaining right now in this game. Now, we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus, though, towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very, very early in this first game to Tetra and Eclipse, the new Rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only a match left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights are so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use if you're trying to rampage somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shields per elimination at max HP, and now he can completely change if he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you're going to do. You might play a little passively. So because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here, as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, they have no rotation items when you look over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty, so no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation. Shadow bombs.
Another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on light HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination on the Brush, and that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment of the rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and some metal that you can gather around. There's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Fizz.
Well, it's kind of a it's a double-edged sword too, because yes, Fizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. So I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Brush's cards. So this is key.
I think you should go
Reboot Vans, remember when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there.
The drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's 1x1 right there. I mean, there's another knock with the drum shotgun. Just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take it down. But he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back the full shield. And do I try to go?
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. He took too long to start with the rest, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to. He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident though, knowing right now still at over 150 HP, the teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it.
Rapaziada, agora não vou entrar não, por causa que eu vou gravar a World Cup.
Very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot, you guys can't see the screen, people are outside, they're going to have to start their rotations in. And this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can see people who are going to be flying from the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, you know, your incredible accuracy.
A little update too on Sizlucky. They did get the reboot in Fatals. Both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan currently set on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
All right, so there's, if you go on the boat, on the ship, every single one of the masts is like 200 wood. So you definitely want to go for those. You can easily get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, you know, and the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91. I mean, have we talked about storm surge?
We haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left, I mean, how soon we're going to be?
We're going to have storm surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like, this is going to be nuts. You guys don't know what storm surge is. Basically, the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points that come on through. Watching Letwick and Quexy right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested, or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds to be caught off guard, and you can get dinged twice with image rifle, and boom, there goes 100, 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70+ players, so keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is going to kind of be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him, like going to try to save his team. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Parpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammate's reboot card. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above, and you guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. Really want people kind of around pray that you're gonna see some lights that are going to be forced to break out because players need to get above that and die.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks and Skeptic. Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't know you could farm this.
Didn't know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. If you guys can look up the mini map that we're staring at, every single team is now in safe. Everyone's safe. Circle is moving in. Double-headed sniper is in play. For those guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. Does 1,500 damage.
Yes.
So if you have two teammates who have double-headed snipers, they can see a team line up a shot of somebody hiding in 1-by-1 and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely zero time to react. One thing you guys talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty up. These guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. And that's Jay, now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to take in Quentin, and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go, getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations, but again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for these teams. You don't want to be put in that situation where you have to desperate push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat, you know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikop
just a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikop are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beating people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. And I look, there's so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just 3 kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim. You're going to Tetra right now, already getting beamed. He's spamming the spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at it, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down. And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that could be, I mean, if you can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that. Just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears. Although, in the elimination feed right there, here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo Mitro. They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is immature rifle and combat shotgun, so he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1-bys. Very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where, with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there. the eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best, I mean, look, these are the best players in the world, and look how close they are to one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's going to start pushing them. Look how, I'm sorry, man, I just can't, man. You guys notice also, Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's going to be so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them, to force people out of their 1x1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to build new 1x1s to dodge the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on Mongrel, and Mongrel gets immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo still alive
with good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Metro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, Metro's goal, spray at players who have to push from the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right at him, and Metro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in, everyone knows that.
Very little ammo though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still though only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall and he wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's going to be able to pop that slurp. He's got
the Storm Surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below. As players are continuing to drop all around, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure. Again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs. The duo still
okay,
down.
So now finally above. Finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even clutch this win out. He dropped the shotgun. Okay, there you go. Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys, the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This Storm Surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out. 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia. And you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is...
Ô Cold, fala comigo, rapidão.
try. Listen, look at the materials. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has 1 build left. Yep. That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
He's trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground. One of the few, the only duo left. This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo, was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40-yard Storm now getting beat. Can the North American duo of Zayt and Saf close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zayt and Saf just sitting pretty.
Mitro just got a double, I think. 5 limbs.
Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will.
Zayt and Saf had the high ground and they used it the entire game. Rain fire from above. We're able to get the 5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points. Game 1.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send 1 player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zayt and Saf take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene, these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Saf take game number 1.
Absolutely incredible to watch, man. And I'm seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in this qualifiers online. And it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible. But the fact that they made it through those swarm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 limbs down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fisher, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them.
They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever there is a moment, that they have to high ground out the rockets, shockwave grenades. I think that's actually what happened. Shockwave up and knocked them off the high ground. Yep. But when you have shield like Zayt napped it at the end there, and that high ground, I mean, it's over, man. Incredible first game.
Como que você fez pra ganhar a puxação da World Cup? E como faço isso?
Tomorrow we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite.
Eu já vinculei, mas eu não sei como pego ela, tintura. Já, só que eu não sei como eu pego. Não apareceu ela?
Por 20 minutos.
Sério? Então eu vou deixar assim. Vai ganhar só a tintura?
Por enquanto sim, amanhã vai ganhar outra coisa, depois voltou.
Mas aí vai ter que assistir 20 minutos de novo.
Sim.
Ah, então beleza. Valeu então, falou.
High risk, high reward, man, right? Let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys who did get hurt a lot by the storm surge, are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little bit more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate?
That's a great way to think of it. I know there are so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on Game 1.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. And the first match of the duos competition is over in the Victor Royales. Well, experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zayt and Ghost Saf and how they've been playing so long together. And that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zayt and Saf. We're going to re-roll it one more time, and we're going to break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Saf has one angle while Zayt is going forward, and they're moving back over the tarps they've already established, but the angles they take make sure they're covering everything. They hear the shots below, they're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Mitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. Zayt and Saf, 5 eliminations, Victory Royale, 15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major LAN events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stack up. In the end, those final moments can be so hectic. So before we hop into game 2, we will have a standings update for you all at home. Who do you think's up top of it right now? Well, guess what? It's Sap and Zay, but...
And Benji, Mr. Savage, man. Just incredibly clutch solo moves and plays.
Both of our predictions.
Both of our predictions. And they're still up there. Guess what? Imagine when they're healthy and when they actually get some good rotation items. I'd love to see how they're going to play in the late game, man.
Placement points so key. You did a great job pointing out Mitro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials and his movement items, but he somehow finds 5 more limbs, putting his team from probably an abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboards. Again, here are your standings from game number 1. Dubs and Mega, they wind up making it through as well, and that's because of Mega staying alive too.
Absolutely, incredibly talented duo, man. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what Aiden can do, and Sean, so hopefully they step it up in this next game. Game 2 is about to get on its way, man. Are you ready?
I am ready.
You guys
Ladies
ready?
and gentlemen, in this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2? Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle bus has launched. Game number 2 of the Fortnite World Cup Duo Finals is underway.
Again, I'm just going to keep saying it, the most nerve-wracking part of any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me, is the second you jump out of that bus.
Yep.
Right, once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen, I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Dude, they're insane. And they're everywhere. And look, wait, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. You've got 3 llamas in a very small area.
Llamas.
And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in because, usually you're looking for players who's going to be landing next to you. But if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable pink, purple, and blue llama.
And there's one.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation, there's Shadow Bomb Storm, campfires, minis. I mean, these are incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you. You can spend much less time looting and, farming, and much more time looting. And look at Zay perfectly using the Shadow Bomb Ninja. For players at home who are wondering how he just used it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for, explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's an incredible use of the Shadow Bombs, and you're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, and which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look at the storm is landing
far,
side of the map, and this storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see in the elimination feed very early on, Elevate does get cut down. So a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkram's still alive. Either way, though, Daedra and M11Z
looks like they have players
down in Loot Lake, in Loot Lake, Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away while continuing to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a 4-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. And Yu Wang in a fight right now, popping that last big shield, so all of his damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination and gets...
And look at how good these stink grenades are right now. Scram and Mexi have lost so much HP off the start of this one just from getting ticks. The spray does come on through. A third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Yu Wang. So another player putting their attention towards this fight.
Trying to line of sight
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Yu Wang all by himself, and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in. Yuang knows that, trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
A lot of these players really are kind of hesitant, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shield.
Are they going to
So
get it off
is
in
it the
time?
right play?
They're going to push forward.
Yuang, no shield. And he's going to get the double! He's going to get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Yuang takes them down. The 4 builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Yuang gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the Keys.
Definitely going to need.
Went down early last game as well, and it looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still, now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just needs to take the numbers advantage. And again, is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make some plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very filled. No shield. This
Tô quase lá.
and Punisher goes down.
Que eu não tô lembrando minha senha.
In the player camera right there, Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They got very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted. Clicks and Skeptic. In a fight.
Got some shield. Doesn't necessarily want to use this mini to only get a 10. And he looks like he's trying to obviously take some ults, help his teammate out. No, he's getting taken. With the trap kill, he's going to get the knock. Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s with pyramids, try to confuse your opponents of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Clicks has time to pop 1 mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They've made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally gets a shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination. And
we take the oh my god, we got some trap talk
in real life. Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come over. No, I'm just kidding.
40,
but the sticks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and look who's here!
Third party, hello!
Look who's here! NA puts up the take the L, and EU says no! This is the World Cup!
Eu vi. Minha mãe ficou em choque.
Mitro and Mongrel, full HP, and they storm roll through.
Dueling for Mitro, still right there. Down low. Wow, incredible. Look at that kid. Gold scar, gold combat, heavy shotgun, heavy sniper rifle for taking opponents' walls. Look at, they're just stealing and bum rushing, and that's going to be it.
And there's no shot right there. Skeptic, you saw, hey, putting on a show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason. But then also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too soon. Aiden now.
Você viu o ninja?
Does knock 1. Hasn't finished the elimination yet, so still will gain 50 HP if he can get the full. There it is.
Eu acho que se o ninja tivesse jogando, teria dado pau nos caras.
Gone has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully we're going to drop some minis here. Aiden being the good team that he is. I'm sure he's calling it out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know, we don't know how we
Foi, conectei agora.
There's a double shotgun shot for over 21 white. Players no shield left. They're going to try to put the pressure on. Sean has.
E aí, tô.
They're both one hit.
Tá.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap.
Aí que é uma bosta, né? Vai pro áudio da party. Vai pra party, conversa pela party. Falou.
And they'll be rewarded with shields, with materials. And look, Aiden actually, there was 2 big shields. Aiden's got the full health.
Bloqueado, até esqueci de desbloquear.
Sabia que quando você, ontem você aconteceu aquilo, eu ainda fui na sua live de like? De ontem? Por que eu não sou vagabundinho? Ah, você tá vendo o World Cup na live. Então eu nem vou falar muito pra não atrapalhar a galera a escutar.
Vou falar.
Mãe, sabe qual negócio que eu tinha que fazer? Agora se eu ver por 20 minutos eu posso ganhar um item. Mas eu posso ver pelo joguinho ou tem que ficar dentro mesmo?
Creio, não sei. Pra garantir, eu tô vendo dentro mesmo, pra garantir.
Você já ganhou?
Não. O Luca ganhou.
Os caras jogam, né? Nossa senhora. Ah tá, eu ia falar, o louco ainda tá 84 a partida 2.
Os caras nem editam, hein, mano. Os caras todos edit que eles... não erra um edit, mano.
Aí agora minha mãe entendeu porque eu tô tentando treinar pelo mouse. Os caras nenhum jogam no PS4.
Lógico que joga. PS4 é uma das melhores plataformas que tem, mano, pra jogar Fortnite.
Mas aí, alguém fala um que tá jogando?
Não, mas aí é campeonato de teclado, né, mano? No computador.
Uhum. Você tá vendo esse look aí? Essa luxo? Minha mãe gostou do paraquedas dele, né?
Ah, é 1.500 bucks.
Dela, né? Porque é luxo. O que eu entendo é quem que tá filmando eles assim em terceira pessoa, entre aspas. Não filmando eles, entendeu? Não eles jogando. Porque não fica tipo uma câmera, mal dizer, assim dentro da partida, voando.
É um drone, mano. Se você colocar pra assistir o replay dentro da partida. É que é campeonato, né, mano? A Epic Games tá patrocinando também, ó.
Pleasant Park, famosa Park. Nossa, esse cara é rápido, ele quebra a parede da casa, o outro já põe.
Cabelinho, né?
Qual? Bordô. Tá.
A skin, o cabelo.
Ah, chapeuzinho? É touca.
Esse cabelo dessa cor.
Não. Outra skin que eu nunca vou ter, sabia?
Não?
Não. O Marcos tem a chapeuzinho. Eu tô vendo porque ganhei isso, assim, parece. Os caras é starter, né, mano?
Uhum.
Fala. Ó, ninguém vai ver, então.
O cara tá com 2 de vida, mano.
2?
Uhum.
16.
O outro, mano.
Nossa. O Cian?
Não, é.
Ah, o Cian morreu, quer ver, ó? O Cian vai morrer. Daí o outro... Aí tem van ou não tem van?
Não sei.
Acho que não, hein? Não, porque não apareceu o cartão. Morreu. Ontem o Pulga Boy me chamou pra jogar, sabe quem é, né?
Por que ele fica chamando nós, mano?
Porque é um moleque otário. Que é tonto. Ele fica chamando pra depois só expulsar da party. É nem retardado. Eu posso ser chato, mas não sou retardado que nem aquele moleque. Esse meio dos caras, mano.
In the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, though, when you fight that much, there's a higher chance of you going down. Speaking of
Mano, os caras tudo com cravejada, velho. Todo mundo, todos os caras que eu olho, a maioria dos caras que eu achei estão usando 3 picaretas que eu tenho. Tem cara com a cravejada, tem cara com a visão e tem cara com a pá, quebra-gelo. Aham. A desentopa não tem ninguém.
Que isso, a ninja tá drogada, parece. Mas os caras calculam certinho. Ele deve estar pensando em alguma coisa pra editar a pirâmide. Né? Ó.
O cara tá voando, ele edita e rasga no ar.
Gostou da nova sniper?
Odiei.
Também. Eu gostei que ela tem bastante tiro, mano. Mas eu pensei, será que vai congelar mesmo no tempo, assim, sabe?
Quê?
É meio... eu pensava que era uma coisa, só que não era essa coisa que eu pensava que era. O bom dela é munição, mas ainda assim.
Eu dou um tiro no cara da 78 de dano.
Prefiro a semi-automática ainda. Olha quantas pessoas tem, Marcos, vivo?
Nem vi. Porque eu não quero ver também, porque eu acho que eu já sei.
É. Ele já sabe mesmo. Agora não tem mais, pode olhar.
Não.
Tá 65 agora.
Mas ainda tem um meia.
64. Nossa, esse cara, ele... Tá vendo esse cara aí? Esse jeito aí? Todo mundo meio afastado da webcam e ele enfiando a cara na webcam. Que é isso? Outra coisa, eu descobri como gravar webcam. Meu próximo vídeo vai ter webcam, sem luz.
Como?
É por PC, né? Mas eu descobri como colocar o webcam no Share Factory. Sabe adicionar a segunda faixa? Em vez de você colocar aqui, você coloca videoclipe, aí vai ficar no cantinho. Aí você arruma certinho. Daí eu abaixei um aplicativo do computador pra rodar a webcam no meu PC e da Cuphead já vai ter pelo jeito.
Não, mas não faz vídeo com webcam não. Não faz vídeo com webcam não.
Por que não?
Espera você chegar ao 100.
Beleza. Mas eu sei.
Bate uma meta.
Tá bom. Mas sabe o que eu posso fazer? Agora com esse negócio, eu posso, tipo, em vez de cortar o vídeo pra colocar um outro vídeo, por exemplo, aquele de palma, eu posso colocar por cima já. Tá fazendo piada.
Você pode falar assim, rapaziada, se bater a meta, eu ponho 100 mil... Se bater 100 mil inscritos, eu... Tipo assim, põe uma meta bem longa. Eu acho que eu vou privar aquele vídeo do gato mamando lá, mano, pra ninguém ver mais minha cara, saber como que eu sou.
Mas sabe o que você pode fazer, se você quiser colocar thumbnail? Pega o seu celular, aí você põe na frente assim, daí você grava. Daí depois você... mas esquece. Porque pra mim eu posso passar pro computador e do computador passar pra S4, mas aí você não tem como, né?
Então, tipo, você vai ter que programar tudo, tipo, por exemplo, você vai ter uma hora que você vai estar jogando, mostrando sua cara, aí depois você vai ter que pôr nas ordens, certo? Ou já vai estar junto?
Não, é só colocar pra gravar, vai estar juntinho já.
Caraca, travou.
Pra mim não.
Travou o campeonato.
Pra mim tá normal. Que aquilo, damage tree. Nossa, parece que dá mais dano na cabeça, mais que normal, parece. Marcos, os caras já tá no safe. Mal pequeno e ainda tem um monte de cara.
Quanto cara?
59 no quinto safe.
Acabou a bateria do meu controle, ocorreu um erro no